Welcome back to Big Crits the Reality Show. I would like to explain to you what happened in the last month, but there's no time. See, it's funny, because Time, beloved shaman and best friend of mine, has quit raiding. Very sad. So no time. No time to... I'll work on it.
I walk into the party, my name is at the door. I get myself a drink as I make it to the floor. I walk into the party, got my name at the door. But they want more, it's me that really want. Do you want to take a picture of me?
Alright, episode 9.
Siegecrafter wasn't that bad. Well, it shouldn't have been that bad. It was bad.
Overall, my first impression, it was a boring fart as a tank. As a DPS, I couldn't see what was the problem. It was I understand one fucked up here twice, trying to learn to fight, but it was an easy fight in my opinion.
Definitely the hardest boss we've faced. He is a bitch.
Speaking of bacon, did you see where that guy in Alabama killed the 1,051-pound hog?
Big ass
That's a
pig.
big pig.
Fuck, dude, I didn't see Loken on the news.
Oh. Hey Logan, did you hear that?
He's not here.
He's not even here?
As far as Siegecrafter himself goes,
It looks simple, it should be simple, but because one person screwing up wipes the entire raid, it's not simple.
at first I thought this was going to be another Dark Shaman, where it's like the Belt team has the hard part, and the pull where the Belt team gets their shit together and does it right is the pull where we kill the fucking boss. But no, it doesn't work that way.
It's a bitch for our raid team though, because Big Crits has an issue with individuals doing their jobs. If individuals can fuck up and die, we can still kill the boss, then great. If they fuck up and die and we're gonna wipe instantly because they fucked up, then we are kind of fucked.
At first, the Belt team fucking up was our main blocker, but then eventually got to the point where the Belt team was being pretty reliable. And once the Belt team figures their shit out, then the Platform team can get to the hard part of the fight, and then they can become the reason why we're all fucking wiping.
It's not that he's a hard boss. It's not that you need a DPS race. It's pretty much every single person doing their job.
At this point, hearing, oh my bad, or oh sorry I screwed up, there's no oh my bad anymore. It's, I haven't learned from my fucking mistakes, and I just can't play to the caliber that this fight requires. And when you're on a roster of 28, that's a big issue, because we can't fucking bench you. Although we really want to bench you.
You gotta be responsible for what you do and make sure that you don't fuck up. Because if you fucked up once every night and the other 25 people fucked up once every night, that's 25 wipes in a night.
He's a bitch. He's one that any single fuck up could wipe the raid group.
Problem I have here. So you are in the wrong spot. So
I
go
was
to
on
the
top
fucking...
of the mark.
Then why didn't everybody else die? That's
I
my
don't
question.
know.
Okay,
Because they're magical.
Okay, fuck. They're so fucking
Like
magical.
ponies!
Progression in this fight, it was miserable. It was fucking hell, man.
We had a lot of problems with a couple, like kind of 3 things, but two of them are kind of the same. One was mines. Crawler mines. They spawn at the boss and they walk towards you. If they get to you, they blow up and do a lot of damage.
I went to my elemental shaman, and let me tell you something. Chain line is the way to go with the fucking mines. You just sit over there, you press one goddamn button, and they go away. You fucking destroy them.
If mines aren't properly controlled, then they can go all over the place and just explode on everyone.
Kill them before they get to you and knock them back. That is it. But way too many times we had mines get to the ranged or hit a melee and then blow up half their health, and then we'd lose 1 or 2, and then we'd be down people like DPS or healers, and we'd take a lot of damage, and that would suck, and you can see where this goes.
There's fucking fire all over the place.
You got the laser that you have to kite, and it sprays fire everywhere. If you're standing in the wrong spot when the laser targets, then you could block off the entire group, and they have to run through fire, which is a lot of extra damage.
Hey, the fire.
If you get targeted by the fire, you have to move. Okay, you have to understand where you go, because everybody's fucking stuck. Okay, so as soon as you get the fire, you move to the left, everyone moves to the right, or vice versa, doesn't matter. And you start fucking kiting. And there was several times that people fucking kite where the whole group moved to the right and messed everything over.
The other one was the little saw blades. There's these little saw blades that like spin, and like if you hit them, it knocks you away.
The fucking blade, dude, he targets you, you know, you have several seconds that you can just fucking move. Like, I don't give a fuck. Move out of the group, you know?
If you're not kiting saw blades to the right position, you could fuck up the group, you can knock people into fire.
The thing was always put them to a certain side, depending on if we were moving left or right. But a lot of the times, the person who got it would just fucking sit there.
So bad.
There was several times that I just literally, there was nowhere to go, and I would pop a go down and fucking ran through the fire. Like, fuck it, it's better than you died and everybody else died. But I guess people were too focused on DPS and they wouldn't pay attention, and the fucking blade that would just chop on top of everybody. It was garbage. It was really stressful.
Sis, you better step it up, you fucking shithead.
The worst fucking time of year for raiding is November and December. Now, it's not just because of Thanksgiving and Christmas. Thanksgiving and Christmas actually aren't the most annoying part, 'cause it's like, you know, week of Thanksgiving, week of Christmas, shit is not happening those weeks. You just write those the fuck up, and it's like, whatever. It's the nights where it's like, okay, it's not a holiday, you know, nothing should be going on. We should be able to raid and do real progression. Oh, but this guy has family coming to town, so he's gonna miss raid. And oh, this guy, he's got to study for his final exam, and this other college kid, he's got a project due. Oh man, looks like we don't have fucking enough to raid, or we have to raid with a shitty unoptimized comp, so we really might as well not even bother. Those are the shitty fucking nights.
Come on.
We battled the attendance boss like fucking crazy.
This week we'll progress on the belt and do really good. And then next week it will be a completely different group and we'll be like, fuck man, let's learn this shit again.
It's just this, there's no, because of the holidays, because of BlizzCon, because of Christmas holidays coming up, it's really tough to get multiple weeks of consistent pulls.
The fact that we couldn't get consistence of the same people every week, it really slows us down, there's no doubt.
Two things that make it really shitty this time around is, number one, our bench is not as big as we'd like, so a handful of absences hurt us really badly. But number two, more importantly, we're on the really hard bosses of the tier right now.
Man, it was getting stressful.
The biggest thing was attendance. Like, it was attendance. If we had good attendance the whole way through, we definitely would have killed it. Probably would have taken 3 weeks, maybe 2, instead of like the 4 to 5 that it took.
It was garbage, and most of it was because consistency with the same rating.
Come on, Vincent.
Fuck the ass, kill the boss.
This
Kill the boss.
motherfucker.
Kill the fucking boss. Get the boss.
Oh my god.
Christ.
Fuck yeah!
Oh,
Jesus almighty.
How did it go so quick?
Hey, everyone join
Oh,
this
shit.
fucking ball.
Off this motherfucker piece of shit garbage asshole.
Like, we had over fucking 300 attempts to kill this boss. I don't think I ever progressed in a boss that long.
So the kill was fantastic.
When we killed this boss, let me tell you something. It felt like there was a fucking, like, big ass weight on my shoulders, and when we killed it, just went away. Because I could not, for the love of God, come to my room to play WoW and know that I had to fucking DPS those mines. Like, I was having fucking nightmares about this fucking mines, man. I could not do it anymore.
I'd been on progression for like the whole time, and then like 2 fucking pulls before we killed it. Sess was like, "Hey, Tinrin, can you sit for this?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." I didn't really expect us to actually kill it. And we fucking killed the boss. I was so mad.
I was so glad that we killed, man. You could just tell everybody was like, fuck, man? We leave. Like, fuck yeah, move on. Let's go to fucking Paragon. Like, who gives a fuck? He takes 200 amps. I don't care. Like, we just don't have to do this boss and boss.
Those little flashbacks back to Throne of Thunder, where I spent quite a lot of time riding the pine, or riding the wood, if you would. If you would.
It's really awesome.
Super happy. I was like, praise Jesus, we're done. We're done with this motherfucker. Let's move on.
I mean, I guess I feel good, but until I see Paragons in Garrosh dead, I won't feel like great.
I expect Paragons, if we don't kill it next week, definitely the week after, but maybe next week. Like, if we kill it next week, we're like, damn, we're good. If we kill it the week after, we're like, damn, we're still pretty good, but not as good as we could have been.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully that shit works out, because I want everyone to be motivated going into the expansion and the next tier, because that's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to that.
I want us to focus on Paragon now, and I think we're doing a good job so far.
Again, you know, with Seth's raid leading, we do really well. Like, we have a lot of potential, we have a lot of good players.
You just gotta move on. The good thing is we still strong, we still good, great, we still on top, we still getting our shit done. It's taking a little longer than we expected, but you know, we're gonna get there.
I think it's only going to get better for big crits.